Well, we are just about a month and a half from the first official Boise honor flight since 2014. Veterans who served between World War II and Vietnam will fly back to Washington, D.C. to see the memorials created in their honor. One of those veterans on the flight served in the Vietnam and Gulf Wars. Justin Core talked to him about what the flight will mean for him and how it could help him erase some memories that still haunt him.
Do you ever remember being that young?
No, I look at that and I'm like, holy cow.
Nah, you haven't aged a day. Retired Master Sgt. Edwin Slowan is showing us some of the pictures from his military career.
Oh, there's a promotion.
Spanning more than 2 decades.
And I am right there in the middle.
His time in the Army started almost right out of high school when he was drafted into the Vietnam War.
Going over there, of course, it was scary. Everybody was just, you know you're going to get shot. Everybody had that feeling. My cousin, he's 8 years older than I was, and he was over there. And while he was in a foxhole, a mortar hit him and his buddy. The best way he explained it was he turned around and his buddy was gone. So it scared me stiff and I didn't want to go. But I ended up, toughing it out and did what I had to do.
After basic training, he was on a flight to Vietnam.
We were at Fort Polk here, and then we got to Nam, we took that picture.
But when he landed, he got quite the surprise.
And then while I was there in processing, President Nixon, they stopped the war. He pulled the plug. And everybody that just got into the arena pulled us out and went straight to Germany.
That war was over, but his service was just beginning.
And there's the wife pregnant. When I was in basic, in boot camp, we had our first daughter. And I haven't gotten to see her yet. All Karen knew was I was headed to Nam, and then the next time she heard me was 30-some days later that I was in Germany. So that was a big shock and a hallelujah moment,
He served as a parts clerk in Germany for a few years, spent some time at a base in Oklahoma, and then was sent back to Germany.
I was a nuclear team chief. I was just trained to do top secret stuff. It was pretty intense. Karen, the wife, she never got to know what I was doing. Never did.
He served at a base in Colorado and then was deployed to Turkey for the Gulf War.
So we were at odds to keep the Russians from coming across the border. We couldn't walk downtown, downtown Turkey, Erzurum. The Kurds, they would take pop shots at us.
After serving a little longer back in the States, Edwin retired after a distinguished 21-year career.
I've got 6 achievement medals.
Then just a couple months ago, he got word he was chosen to take an honor flight this coming October.
I didn't ever think something like that would be happening. And this is the 8-inch gun.
Edwin's future, unfortunately, has been surrounded by uncertainty.
I'm now fighting cancer. And that's part of what I'm thinking that helped me get this honor flight. So I might not have very much time left.
But Edwin is determined to make the most of however much time that is, and will cherish this trip.
I can't wait. Really, I can't wait. From the stories I've heard, you get over there, the camaraderie, the unity, the hello, I remember you. And then, of course, get to the wall and see the guys that I know.
He knows the experience will bring back big emotions from long ago, some good, but also some bad.
People have flashbacks. It comes back to haunt you. It took 10, 15 years after the fact, but it comes and it hits you, and it hits you hard.
But this flight could be a chance to replace some of those memories that still haunt him with the simple knowledge that his sacrifices made a difference.
Hopefully this can take some of that out, all the wonder and the ifs, and see the worth of doing what we did, as an American to keep America safe. That's what I want.
And we hope he gets that perspective. He certainly gets thanks. He says he gets so many people saying thank you for your service all around town when he wears his veteran's hat. On the honor flight, he says, again, he's really looking forward to it and will tell other vets to apply for a flight like he did so they might be able to take that flight as well.
And when exactly is his honor flight happening?
So we're expecting it the first week of October. Right now, we are also scheduled to go with a number of other veterans as well. We profiled some other veterans going on that honor flight as well. Really looking forward to see these brave vets get honored in that way. It's going to be emotional, but really awesome.
I'll be honest, I am a little jealous that you get to go on that flight because it is going to be a great experience because the amount of history in DC, but also to get to experience that with veterans who, know firsthand what they went through.
It'll be awesome, but Hunter, you should just get on the flight. Who's going to tell you no? You're pregnant.
I know.
They can't tell a pregnant woman no.
I think that's my deadline where they're like, we can't let you on.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, you can't travel right.
It's okay. I'm looking forward to the stories afterwards.
Fantastic.
We all are at home.
I'll bring those back for you.
All right. Thanks, Justin.